Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Play one, and Prescott to the air.
Flushed out right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Prescott.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Once again, it's Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Now back to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Prescott.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. And That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
The Cowboys at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
You look at this Eagle defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Now 2nd and 9.
Prescott now from the 50.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following throwing the interception. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Well, they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arm.
Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
In motion right is Smith.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
That is caught inside the 5.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
2nd and 4. Touchdown, Eagles.
Zay Flowers.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A 10-play drive that time. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now to go in this first half. Now Prescott. Right back to Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Final play of the half. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
So we've hit halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring it.
Two teams they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Swift going to try up the middle.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The tight end in motion right.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On play action, Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
First target, first catch, and a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. 3rd and 4.
Now Prescott.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
First catch of the game for Cooks. That'll be a first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington.
2nd down and 8.
It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Dak there throwing complete to Cooks.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. This will be caught at about the 6. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd down, Swift.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
First down, Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Prescott.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant...
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right.
And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead, as that leads us to 4th.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
2nd and 11 now.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And past the 30 down to about the 27.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a two-score game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
2nd and 11. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, here's White. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in their last game.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Drake London, his intended target.
3rd down here.
You talk about this Miami defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. The slot man in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
The Dolphins coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. They'll set up a throw.
That is incomplete.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Here's 2nd and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Now a give up the middle. This is White. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. They run straight ahead here with White. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to look to throw.
That is caught.
Pushing his way through. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround What is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go. Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's got his man, London, right side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle to Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. A run to begin the second half with White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Opting to run again here with White. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
White running to the left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now back to the ground game with White.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Now back to throw.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Charbonnet is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that makes our score 17-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, back to Achane. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Open man is Myers.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and 4. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, a run from White.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
take a knee here. On second down, they'll run with White. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
74 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first. Now this from 43. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bucs, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's loss number